Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The absolutely wondrous city of Adelaide in the background there. My name, as always, is Dave Webb. I'm joined today in commentary by the man who's already been working with you today, is Tyrone Tapayo, and the man lovingly known as Tappy, and I think we're going to go with that, who's already had a game today. Did you play today? Did you play threes today?
Nah, bro, I've got a friction in the forearm, bro. Something else.
I thought you were suspended. I would have gone suspended.
Yeah, I would have got suspended too.
The beautiful surrounds of Clarence Gardens. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolutely storming afternoon for rugby. I've had a wander around on the track. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. Soft, but
it's really hot.
But stable, though. Stable,
yeah,
Real stable.
It's a real quick track out there. Now, I didn't speak to anyone from South before today. I did have a little chat with the management gurus from Adelaide University. They are not expecting much as a result out of today. I think a fast track will suit South. So I am hoping that we are going to see the butterfly of Souths emerge from the chrysalis today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway with Souths. We're in their traditional red and green hoops attacking the left of your screen, and Adelaide University will be wearing their very traditional all black and attacking the right of your screen. Mussered will have the first run in anger in the now famous red lines of Bailey Reserve. This will try and find a couple of meters. Stanojevic with first time we see him involved today. Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place for Onions. Didn't really want it. Got it anyway.
Good day to watch Ben Thomas right there, the 9. He's one of our under-18s.
Nice fast feet. There's 2 under-18s in this side today.
Oh yeah, Will's out there, isn't he? Oh, good leg by Onions.
Will find its way into the 22, but it's going to be the first time we get to see this Souths. He's knocked it on.
He's knocked that on.
Adam Bethel is the man in the middle. So, as far as starts go, I was talking to, as I said, the management gurus of Adelaide University. They just want to see structure today, and I go back to just the smallest of knock-ons. That's Grebenshikov back there, but I go back to one of my university coaches who said if we keep possession of the ball, even if we played the All Blacks, the worst thing we can do is draw.
Yep.
And I think that's got to be the goal for a university today, because like I said, it's a fast track out there.
Oh, nah, mate, we play for keeps.
I think that's the attitude he was trying to get away from.
Well, yeah, false confidence all the time, mate. It works 70% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Wiggett.
Offside.
Has he got him already?
Yeah, got him offside.
So free play for Uni. Mussered is going to go. Those of you who are constant watchers of this will notice there's 2. So they go back for that penalty, and it'll give us time. There are 2 fairly big names that we won't be calling today for Adelaide University. One of them is a friend of the show and one of the best tacklers in South Australia, Matt Mooney, who was...
Hey, what are you laughing for?
I'm sorry. I mean, he's got a trophy to prove it.
Yeah. We're all still surprised at that trophy. Yeah, we need to know who got paid.
What was it for the under-10s though?
Division 1. Division 1, yeah.
Under-10s tackle of the game.
He got concussed last week.
Yeah, trying to tackle.
Trying to see. That's what he gets. That's what he gets for being a tackling fly half. But another big one is Bronlett. We're not going to call Bronlett's name today. He's out as well. The coach was saying they had 4 or 5 season-ending injuries over the last couple of weeks.
Mate.
Well, I think in the first 5 weeks.
First 5 weeks, and still carrying them.
The applause will tell you that one was good, and Adelaide University hit the front.
That is not my bag. Take that back.
He's.
That's not my bag either.
Yeah, one of his teammates has just stolen a bag from the changing room.
Dude, take someone's bag back.
Exactly. We'll just take his undies. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. That's a great restart. It's
Oh,
gone
that's a
forward
knock-on.
though again, and Uni are going to have control of the ball again. And it is going to be a game for them today about recycling and keeping possession, not kicking to the back 3.
I got Matty Hume, one of the boys who came back in a bit halfway through the season. Played in under-10s for Adelaide Uni and then went away for a few years. But
Well, that's what happens when people are intelligent. the big boy in Brady.
I feel like that's just a myth about Adelaide Uni, to be honest.
I mean, you've got university in your name.
Doesn't mean much.
Good tackle behind the gain line from Rockenhigh, but again, they've managed to get ball.
Jack Brady
done very, very well. He's broken a couple. Stanojevic tried to get him as well. Couldn't quite get him. He's run over the top of one as well. Brady is going. There will be some clubs sniffing around. I'm pretty sure there is already.
Yep.
We'll talk about that when we get a chance.
Oh, you don't have to.
Big barnstorming run from Brady. Just no real options, and the tackle made of Thomas.
He's the new... What's the last guy who left for Brighton?
Jack Jones?
Yeah.
Jack
Jenkins.
Yeah. Inside ball will take them into the 22. Certainly not the start the boys from Bailey Reserve would have wanted. And there it goes.
Saw that from a mile
Saw
away.
it from an absolute mile away. Stick a fork in it. It is done. And under the post will go Save. Not the first time we've seen an intercept try from that young man, and it probably won't be the last.
No, but great play by University in regards to the position that they've been having this whole game, which is what you guys were talking about before. If they could retain possession and be able to maintain it, which has been really good. Souths have been good and just been sucking up their time, and like you said, maybe like the old All Blacks, bro, just take that opportunity when they get a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be, and that's what Souths have done, and we intimated a little bit about keeping it away from the danger players from Souths, and almost literally give it to him on a plate.
Yeah, they did, almost. But let's not tell Save about that, though.
Oh, Save will be happy with that anyway.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, it was good. That's good. But hey, I mean, some good advantages, from by University. I mean, they made good 40, 50 metres.
Really good rugby
fantastic
from the boys in black, and I've got a feeling that at the end of this one we may say that the score does not do them justice.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. But Souths have a lot to prove because obviously the last couple of games that they've played have been a little bit of touch and go. They may have got the results on the board, but not necessarily what they need. Yeah, so Save branching away. Look at that. Speed, bro. Quick as.
And just really comfortable and calm with it as well. It's nice to see the Ranavuso brothers back because Save had thrown rugby away.
He did. He was actually preparing himself for fighting.
Yeah.
And then obviously COVID kicked in and shut the door.
So he came back.
So he came back to rugby. So thanks, COVID.
I don't want to say that.
for that scenario only.
Rockenhigh. One of the two interesting stories, actually, as we approach Don Smith. Rockenhigh. Well, I'll ask you about. Oh, great hands, and Save's going to go again. Has support inside out, gives it out. Could be a simple run into the corner. Should be a simple run into the corner. It's going to make it hard for the kicker. Josh Morris will get a second one, so that's try, kick off, try.
Yep.
Jimmy Jag there should not have gone for that intercept. Should have marked up on his man. It's going to be...
Should have, would have, could have. These things happen.
Here we go.
He'll be killing himself on that one.
There's nice hands here from Rameka.
The Mansell. Yep.
Yeah, Mansell Rameka. And then he had one inside, one outside. We know he's got a step good enough as well to properly take him. But I got in trouble last time I said that. Souths of old would have tried to beat him.
100%.
And would have died in possession.
Yep.
Thrown the ball off the floor.
Yep.
50-50 ball. This new Souths.
Maturity, Maturity, a little bit of patience, and I think the fact is that they're playing well, they're being coached well, there's a good culture internally, so they're actually starting to enjoy each other too, which is a big part of rugby, really.
Yeah, maturity, I think, is an absolute wonderful word for what we've seen happen with Souths over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, seeing it on field as well. The discipline's actually there, and normally, we're used to a person trying to beat us on the inside, but they're giving that extra ball, all the time. It's actually good set ball. And it's nice to see from one of the clubs we were on the same level with for a while, actually giving it to the big boys. It's a proud moment.
Let's come back, and Stanojevic will tidy it up. It's going to take a couple of men to bring him down. He's had it stolen from Hume. He very nicely gave it back into midfield, into Klopf. Arm is out for a penalty. Isoa. Usual patience from Isoa. Just find that he just likes to give and give and give, and then he'll find a gap. Wiggett to Rockenai. Tried to get his hands free, couldn't quite. Onions will finish off the tackle. Wiggett again, will have to go fossicking for it.
That number 2's got the best hair of any hooker I've seen yet.
Yo, Snella.
He is he's a dapper young man.
Is he? Does he want to be a 10?
Oh, bro, always.
All right.
Absolutely.
I think you'll find that he's drawn in very small marker the number 1 in front of that too. Save again has to go back and get it. And again, the strength of the boy. Wiggett. Rockenai again, standing in first receiver.
Oh, there he goes.
Wiggett again. To Isoa. Holds. Steps back inside. Dis and Brady will get him.
Good little phase ball there.
Wiggett. Near side. The offload to Rockenai. Went backwards to Nojovic. Very, very upright, but manages to get the knee down.
Watch out for those hands.
That's an outside back for you.
We are aware that there's rules around a ruck, but we're just not completely au fait with them.
No. Uni are doing such a great job, though, aren't they, in regards
So
to
far,
simple defense?
I mean, it's early.
It's good to see.
The defense has been really, really good. And as we say, that Save will just ease his way
Benny
through.
will get it.
Then he will push it back on the inside. How's the bounce? Bounce did not work very well for him. He's got work to do now.
Oh,
Defensively, they've done very, very well. Can they reform? He's got hands on. Penalty.
Well done.
Wonderful latch-stitch defence. The ball just did not sit for Grebenshikov at all. Great kick on the inside from Save. Again, could have backed himself.
Well, he could have backed himself, or just a simple pass inside, but rather just this one kind of pushed it just a little bit too much, you know, trying to be a little bit too tricky.
That's a dictionary definition of the rugby ball bounce, isn't it?
It is indeed. Although, you know, if he actually did see it bounce into his hands, it would have been awesome. You know, but
It's
it
a
wasn't.
good ball and all tackle from Ralph. And then is it the winger, Jacqueline? Ladies and gentlemen, write this down in your diary.
We have evolved.
That is
back
Axel.
rower, Jacqueline.
Nah, it's Axel. He's probably got the biggest heart of anyone who actually plays in
He does indeed.
South
actually.
Australia. He's
Yep.
like the smallest guy, but he's a weapon.
Missed a target. It's going to be South's ball. Oh, I think they might have another one. Yes, they do, for coming in the side. And he kind of had to.
Great smarts by the university in that regards there. As soon as they saw the ball open and pull it out, they were straight on
Yep,
the ball, which is
and-
really good reaction.
Yeah, so that's Mussered who went through. So here it is. Ruck form, still no ruck form. There's a
it out.
ruck form.
Look at that.
That's out. And he's coming from the side. Well, I mean,
Not really, actually.
it's a tough one.
It was, because he was essentially over the ball and then he cleaned him out from that angle, though.
Yeah.
We'll give it to him.
for-
though.
forward stuff.
The referees are in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And as has already been pointed out, we have a grasp of the laws of rugby. That's about it.
Well, what do you mean? The last commentary I did on the comment that I had,
Were
they
you
said
all
that
over it?
they said I was awesome.
Just suggested your law knowledge could do with an update. Wiggett again. Isoa.
Oh, good little ball through.
Yeah, suggestion of crossing, but we're okay. Wiggett out to Rameka. He'll just straighten through, gets his hands free. Save again. Again, Save puts it on the boot.
Rameka's really turned like quite mature the last couple of years, because his distributing is actually getting pretty good.
Oh, Mansell.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's like quite intelligent when he plays.
Well, it looks like they're swapping between the 12 and the 13 with them as well, just based on where they want to attack. I'm just seeing a little bit from Save, and I know it's difficult because it would be difficult for the South guys not to chalk this one up as a win as they cross the red line as it is here, but here we go with the driving maul. Just feel Save's guilty of trying a little bit too much at the moment.
I think so, at this point in time.
Coach needs to get hold of him. That's gone down. Keep hold of it. Don't let it go. Oh, they have let it go. Wiggett. Isoa. He'll try and find a gap through. Can't quite get there. Got his hands free again, but a good last-ditch defence again from Uni.
Another
Now they can
under
come
18.
near side. Stanojevic.
Oh,
the
he got it.
intercept.
Every
Now it's a foot
game.
race. Bereshnikov.
Let's go, Grandpa.
Is he going to get there? Agnes steps inside, turns him inside out, not once but twice. Save will come across. Can he get the offload away? He does get the offload away. Is there another one? There is. Try given.
Oh, that's our under 18 Will. He's scored a try.
The under 18 in Xiao will get his first try in senior rugby.
No,
ladies and gentlemen, his sixth try in senior rugby. His first broadcast try in senior rugby. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Cross.
Oh,
Coast to coast, taters, and the toast.
Never going to stop hearing about
and
this one
anything
tonight.
Save can do better. Agnes can do better. I think he realised he didn't have the pace, but to turn him inside out, not once but twice.
Yep. He did well.
That moment when you see the turn and you see both the numbers, you know you've won. But I tell you what, Grabashnikov did incredibly well to get something on him.
Yep.
And then Save gets there. Our unknown warrior gets close. And that's what you want from a back rower. Following up, falling over the line.
Straight on.
Just love watching old Jaggy running over old grandpa against a young fella.
I was so tied up in that. I don't know whether we got the conversion.
The kick went over.
Kick was good.
Yep.
I think. We'll trust it. People cheering.
No.
No?
No.
Well, that's right. 7 + 3 is 10.
That's right, brother.
See, and I
look
go
at
to
me.
university.
And I didn't even take my shoes off.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how you've got 12, though. Oh, you missed one conversion.
Oh, come on, buddy.
No, that went
there we
over.
go. Yeah, so we're right.
Oh, yeah, you know, maybe they got a penalty and then they try to convert.
Yeah, we're right.
Right, yeah.
Hume again. Uni with their tails up. Musseret.
Uni are moving around really well.
Really, really well. Structure. Oh, he's gone again. Can't get away from Rameka. Rameka does well, hanging on to his ankles like a toddler.
Look, sustenance.
Xiao. And a penalty. Adelaide University are having an absolute day out today.
Mate, I wouldn't be saying that this is the people that are talking about a clear win. This is not a game so far.
Not so far.
No. I'd say University definitely has it on them at the moment.
Not rolling away. He's got someone for. And Adelaide University will have a line-out in a very... They have strengths, and they are playing to those strengths. Those strengths are... Musseret is just going to head down, bum up, and get them a couple of yards, get them behind the gain line. Yeah. And Brady. And there was a clear hands-off warning given by Adelaide University in the pre-game. And Mr. Brady is happy where he is. Thomas into midfield. Brady used as a dummy. Couple of players used as a dummy. Rameka will come and try and finish it off. And he just ran himself into a blind alley. So one unknown soldier to the other unknown soldier.
Oh, that's Doc. That's Canadian Doc. 2 onions.
Henry will try and find a way through. There's hands on from Souths. Yep. Not releasing. Better from South. The number 5 and the number 10, I don't have names for. They were name withheld in Rugby Link. Obviously, I've got some yellow cards that they don't want to tell anyone about.
Either that or some criminal records or something like that, you know, trying to hide away from child support or something like that.
Number 5 and 3?
10.
5 and 10. 10 is Ben Regan. And number 5 is...
Headgear.
Who's that? Is it Gareth? It is Gareth. Why is he wearing the same headgear as Jack?
Because they like to confuse us. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
Twins.
But Gareth is a doctor, so good to have him out there if anybody messes up.
Or hurts their calf.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that, okay?
Souths to 4. Going to start the driving maul. It's hit the deck very, very quickly. And a little bit of a knock on at the bottom. I tell you what I am absolutely loving is the renaissance of Inoki Buliruarua. He was, all the time I knew him, he was a winger. And over the last couple of years, he's moved forward and has been an absolute revelation.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. He's older than he looks, but but he's just got energy and he's got drive, he's got heart, he's got engine. He's such a great character on the field. And mate, when he gets that tackle, when he gets his shoulder, oh baby, it sticks.
But it's nothing flashy with him now,
No.
and everything he does is just for the good of the team. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
this new South.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And it's full credit to to the committee and the coaches and the players too.
How many years at this time of the year were you saying that you were close but no
Right.
cigar?
Shoulda, coulda, woulda,
This year,
Yep.
you can feet up now. You're in.
Yeah, well, that's right. It is. I mean, for so many years, Souths have always been talked about. They've always had potential, but if you could just string them all together, in a season or win those close games, you'd be all right. And this season seems to be one of those periods, which is good for us.
Excellent work from Brady. That scrum was going backwards, so we had to sort it out. Musserad would run through a brick
that's
wall if
great,
you asked him,
great
but
scrum.
will pick his pocket. Klopf looking for the weak spot just behind the ruck. Gets a couple of yards. Wiggett to Bully Rua to Save. Save has the 1 versus 2. Excellent defensive work, but not good enough. And Save will get his second. Thought they'd done very, very well at that point. University defensively, it looked really, really good. Right up until he stepped inside.
That was Jaggy going for another intercept there. If you want to look back at it, you'll see him going. You'll see him. There he goes.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro, you might have to get out on the field and go kick him in the bum and say, bro, stop
Oh,
doing
no,
those
go and,
intercepts.
go and talk to them at half time. Just a little bit too high from Tom Ralph.
Yeah, but he likes tackling with his face. He's got more.
Well, if I had a face like that, I'd do the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd hide it as much as I could.
We love you, Tommy.
Do we?
Yeah, no, you're a good fellow,
Yeah,
though, Tom. He's he's
Tom.
good out. He's
Yeah.
good out. He's a character.
He's great quality.
I mean, he's been with Uni for quite some time now, hasn't he?
Yes, since before my time. Yeah.
Oh, there's only been a couple of years. What are you talking about?
Yeah, to be fair, that's true. Yeah. Hey, I feel like a
he's
veteran now.
Never going to find its way through the uprights.
Nah.
So just the 7 points in it with 20 minutes gone on the Wojtek scoreboard. Speaking of Wojtek, all the best to Mr. O'Callaghan, who is currently in quarantine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's in a hotel on North Terrace.
Oh, well, good. Well,
Daily updates of the works on the festival centre.
Oh, jeez. Well, actually, old Declan, he put a comment on our last game actually before telling me he needed subtitles for my commentary.
Well,
Cheeky bugger.
it's you are an acquired taste,
Yes.
Tyrone.
Declan, you suck.
Isoa into the middle. Rameka will have to tidy it up. Looks for a little bit of a gap. Can't find a gap. They're away again, out onto that far side. Firefelli breaks a couple, then gets the ball away. Rockanai decides an inside ball is better than running all that way. They're still going. Rockanai will get it back again. Firefelli, inside ball to Wiggett.
Good plays.
And the tries are coming in bunches for Souths.
See, what I like that we haven't seen for a long time from South is that support play model. We normally go one outs. This here is great. You've just got boys running all over the place.
You can see the outside, then it goes to an inside ball, and then he's got runners inside and outside.
That has been the biggest difference since we played you last year and this year. Is that support is
Yeah,
always
support
there. so-
runners
Yeah.
absolutely everywhere. Great work by our camera operator, which is the one and only David Muggleton today.
Pretty flash on that drone,
It's
eh?
not too bad,
Oh,
eh?
yeah.
Just make sure you don't go over my house, bro. You might expose some of those tomato plants. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I don't like vegetables.
Apples. Aren't tomatoes fruit?
Yes,
They are. Oh, I must have educated, eh?
Oh, here we
All
go.
right, then.
goes to university.
All right, yeah, must have made education.
Look, I'm pretty sure I saw that on Rick and Morty, okay?
He's a big, strong runner. It's the first time they got him out and going.
Oh, look at him distributing like a 10.
He loves it, doesn't he?
Oh, Sonali, he does.
Hey,
bro.
how's his discipline been this year?
Bro, very good, actually.
Good?
Very good. Yeah,
I mean, it was a lesson last year for him, wasn't it?
well, it was, wasn't it? Eh? We all found out later on that he potentially had he was on the running for the Don Smith.
I think he was best forward.
Yep.
Stanajevic will find Rockanite. And
That's
back
some
out
good ball.
again.
Good hands from him again.
Inside ball will find Brodie Porter. Wiggett to Klopf. To Bully Rua. Wiggett will go far side now. Klopf always putting his hand up for work. Gets there again. Out the back to Stanojevic. Upright again from Stanojevic. Manages to get to ground.
Yeah, trapped there. Not
Yeah,
able to roll
very
away.
trapped out. Wiggett has got it. Grebenshikov. Wiggett again. Far side, Rockenai. Just angles his run, shrugs the shoulder. Big step inside! Stop it, young man!
Yeah, we've got to change his jersey.
Yeah, bro. Put that one next to the 12, Dave. I like that call, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
he's doing too much. He's got fancy boots, fancy hair. Look,
Well, he does.
He loves playing rugby as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and full credit to his missus for doing it here, you know. That's the-
it's better pay.
I tried to do that with mine this morning, and
What hair?
yeah,
my hair like
yeah.
that. I tried to braid it and failed.
Is that the hair on your back or on your face?
Maybe the face, isn't it? Because that hairline is moving, my friend.
Oh, no, it's gone. Hairline left a while ago.
It's like a second moon, bro.
Every time I go to the beach, the tide comes in.
You've used that one before, haven't you? Is that the first time you pulled that one out? That was a good one. Oh, Dave Webb, people, he has jokes.
Somebody better give you one of those applause emojis on this. You deserve it. Do you have KFC as your background photo?
Yeah, bro, hard out. Do you know what KFC stands for?
Don't.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nah, we're good.
It's a simple one. But KFC stands for Kiwi for chicken.
Didn't quite get that. Hey, no free ads.
Look,
Hey, no free adverts. That's enough now.
I worked at Kiwi for Chicken in
baby.
Palmerston North.
Can we stop? Because they'd have to pay us a lot of money if we keep going.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man. You make me hungry now, though.
yes, doesn't
Great
hurt.
run from Rockenai. Shrugs his shoulders out of it. And look at the step from the big fella.
Was that Ralph again, bro?
Yeah, you
Tom
saw he
Ralph?
went to his
Just got
face
stepped
again,
out of
didn't
his
he?
boots.
Yeah.
He's trying to give him a kiss.
The winger over that far side, I'm just shying away from his name. I'm just going to try and find out at half-time how I pronounce it properly.
Faili.
See, look at that support ball, though. Oh, but
And it's
Will's picked
stolen.
it up.
Siao with the under-18 will get there.
There
Thomas.
to Brady.
Brady, this time
To
he will hand
Duncan.
it inside. The big fella, probably to one of the smallest forwards out there.
Oh, biggest heart, mate. He is
They'll go again, short. The doctor trying to find his way through. Thomas. Inside ball will find Hume. And this is what they've done very well. They've just taken yardage in bite-sized chunks. Regan. Will send it out to Siao. Offload again to Thomas, trying to find a way through. Can't. Will find Henry. Henry will take on Stanojevic.
Nick Henry, probably the world's fittest forward.
It's gone backwards at the back. They're still going. Musarad.
This is pretty good phase ball from Uni right now, isn't it?
I mean, we must be up to
Oh,
close
unlucky.
to 10, and then it's lost just
Yeah,
as we
I
say.
jinxed it.
Your old commentator's curse on your own teammates.
I'll buy him a beer.
Out the back to Grebenshikov, who will clear it. Adelaide University will get the ball in a decent position again now. And their possession work and their phase play has been very, very good. I mean, that would have been up close to 10.
Mate, that was solid, bro. And look, what you can see here, I can see University, they want this. Do you know what I mean? They've got a spring in their step. They're moving forward, you know, everything. At the moment, South just look flat. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like they're just waiting for those opportunities to be able to come through. You know, so it's just like man, you got to South have to come off the line and get a bit more spring and energy on their step. A University to get them.
What's going on?
Zoa, a little bit of an injury there.
Holding his ribs, or?
Yeah, I think he is.
Well, it's got to be a big one for him to come out.
Yeah, you got Jack Bush.
Jack Bush has come on into that number 10 spot. Son of Derek Bush. Is he still is he back to being president, or certainly a former president? They're away, and Bush will give it to Rameka, and that's. Yep, I was going to say there was a hint that it might have been backwards out of the hand, but
Well,
my word, it travelled a long way forward.
Well, it was though, eh?
I think it was
If you
backwards
watch,
out of there.
it was backwards. It was travel forwards.
I mean, you would have been.
But that is a stuffed up rule, though, wasn't it? Really, It's almost like,
I mean, that's a forward pass.
yeah, if the ball goes forward at the end of the day, even if your hands go backwards, tough luck.
I mean, this is a bit hopeful from Bush.
No, he was afraid of
And,
that
this
tap.
one here.
This one.
Yeah, that's
I
the
mean,
one.
that's backwards out of the hand, but gone a mile forward.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mate, unless he's given that knock on there from Josh Morris.
Nah,
But
it's back there.
his hands definitely moved backwards, didn't they?
100%.
But he let the ball go a bit too early, so his hands moved past the ball as he passed it.
Just had some weird physics going on. I'm sure there's someone in a university jersey who could tell us why that happened.
It's called perpetual motion.
Oh, there we go.
Perpetual motion.
Sorry. There you
Little
go.
show and go. This time they saw Save, who was lurking again in the midfield. Mussered, again, just happy to take a couple of South's jerseys with him.
Well, it's
Thomas
not-
has to go burrowing again. Again, he will try and find a way through. Can't find a way through. Xiao will pick and go.
Get the baby.
Thomas will get there eventually. It's slow ball and it allowed the counter ruck to come through, but a penalty. High. See a big fella in Williams. Rugby league convert at the beginning of this year, if I'm not mistaken.
No, DJ, it's Darren, his older brother. He's the convert, but he's
Right.
not playing today, unfortunately.
So he's just stolen his brother's shorts.
Nah, the other shorts are shorter.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Look like they're painted on.
So Klopp judged to have taken him out high.
Yeah. Make the score definitely not reflecting the game right now. Are you folks watching it out on Facebook, Lane? Absolutely. It's completely different. Score does no justice. University.
The tries have come in bunches. They went 1, 2, 3, 4. There's just this moment after conceding a try, it takes the Uni a little bit of time to get back into this. What has been very, very good for them. They have not been good with their line-out though today.
I swear to you, it's
Rock
the
and
Uni
I,
curse.
it's a Klopf. Klopf just straightens, beats the first one, can't get away from the second one. Ball comes back, Wiggett. Has it knocked away, I think? Oh, it's a knock on.
This is the Uni curse, I tell you. Like, we play amazing baseball for 15 minutes, 2 minutes, get scored on, and then it carries
Well,
on again.
one of the things they said is they wanted to see that structure throughout the entire day. Oh, he's just lost it on his own player's foot.
Yeah, he did.
So it's just that little nudge, I think, from Onions. Did enough to
It's the stank of the onion, mate. Got a tear in his eye.
multi-layered.
Multi-layered.
He's an ogre.
Oh, my God. Oh, shucks.
Oh, Ben, new boots, onions.
Did he get new boots for
Yeah,
today?
look at them.
Nice.
Fancy. I mean, when you weigh as much as I do, you bust through boots quite often, eh?
Oh, when you run as fast as you do too, bro. You know,
Hit 100
just
meters
smoke
in
'em
a
out.
couple of days.
They're away again, Regan.
There
Williams.
you go, DJ.
Just hard and fast like a bowling ball, but Bush has got hands on.
Stolen.
Yeah, he was either stolen or a penalty at that point. Far side, they're going to look far side again. Oh, it's just dropped
Scored
Grebenshikov.
the pill. DJ.
Williams is on his way. Makes good yardage again. Thomas will get there.
Oh, he's isolated.
He is on his own. He's going to have to hold his feet until he gets support.
Oh, Benny
Support
Riggs
comes
is there.
in the shape of Regan. Thomas, what, got half a gap. Porter rode him like a pony.
Don't
Got
tell
him
us
down
now.
eventually. Xiao, arm is out for a penalty for Uni.
High tackle, I think
Thomas is there again. Pick and drive will happen though. And again, they are just making yards where they need to. Thomas to Regan. To midfield to Ralph. Ralph didn't quite find a way through. I think there could be another high one in there. Counter ruck from Stanojevic is good. He takes two of them away. Thomas has to go and get it and does. Gives it away to the doctor. Then
William.
to Xiao.
Oh, he spilled
Just
the
got a
pill.
little bit excited, Mr. Xiao.
I won't hold that against him.
Does he want to talk to someone?
He does indeed. I
Yeah,
think.
there's an arm out, so it might have been a bad high one. Stanojevic, an absolute wrecking ball.
Ben Thomas did well to get rid of that one there, didn't he?
Regan is in need of some attention as well.
I need some milk.
I like the fact that at Adelaide University, when there's an injury, they very rarely look at the sideline. They look for the doctor on the field.
And then they have Redfern running towards them. That's the
I know,
last person I want to
there's
see
like
running towards me.
actual medical doctors.
I think, how many do I count on the sideline? 1, 3, 4. There's 5 here.
5 doctors.
Yeah.
How many lawyers?
I think we're 4.
4.
Yeah.
Are we counting Kimmy?
Oh, of course. Where's she?
Oh,
She's right.
Kimmy's like a teacher, though. I don't think she actually practices, does she?
No, I don't think so.
I'd want her to be my lawyer. Love you, Kim. I know you're going to watch this later on. You're the best. Please give me the beanie back.
So it looks like Mr. Porter is finding his way.
Dead yellow card.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have we got a replay on that?
It would be the
High tackle.
get on it, my pony.
Stop it.
I think they've been watching it quite a bit because we got the same thing happen in our game, but against us today. Got called back after about 5 phases.
I don't know whether we would have got a replay of that, but that's the only one I can think.
You think that Redfern runs like a toddler, eh? For a man
Well,
who's
I'm
like in his
disappointed we
40s.
haven't seen him play for a while to get to see some interesting facial hair.
I'm just happy we don't have to hear him.
But he's medical as well, isn't he, a nurse?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
He's
so,
the last person you want to see running towards you.
Well, that's why all the doctors are just leaving him to it. They're the ones who actually know what they're doing.
You're going to start an argument there.
Off the top, Thomas to Regan.
Nice tackle by
3 or
Willie.
4. There's 4 Souths jerseys it takes to bring down Brady. It's got to be space on this near side. They have numbers on this near side. They've coughed it up. Sarve has done well to get it on the second bite. It's a race between Sarve and Ralph. There's only ever going to be one winner, and Sarve again will go untouched under the posts. Not an intercept as such. I think it was Onions who just
Spilled it.
coughed it up. And they had the numbers. I think they all got a little bit excited. Agnes has walked off. Does he know it? Does he think it's half time, or is there an injury, or?
Did you get sub? No, I don't think so. Oh, he's just getting water.
Oh, fair enough. It's probably
Sorry.
closer to walk to there than.
Politicians.
Yeah. Is he a politician?
Work, smarter, not harder? Or make everybody else do your work for you?
Like doctors. Oh.
Oh, let's go back to this. I am going to defend my friends.
So, what we want to see from Uni now is them not concede another quick try. They
Yeah,
need
that's
to
it.
now sort their heads out and be ready to defend and ready to go from this kickoff, because they have South all day have scored in bunches. As that one easily goes over. Sarve converting his own try. 36 points to 10 on the Wojtek scoreboard.
See, the ball just goes behind him, doesn't it? And then just Sarve, just an opportunist try.
Yeah,
Grabs
and
that ball, runs through.
he was, kept his eye on the ball.
Now watch this
Look
cheeky
at the
smile.
little smile and
Yeah.
the tongue out.
Because he saw Tom.
Yeah, the little Michael,
That's the recognition.
the little Michael Jordan tongue.
Yeah, and they played touch together too,
Yeah,
I believe.
that's
eh?
it,
So,
yeah.
you know. So like,
that-
catch me if you can. You know you can't.
I know we can't see Tom Ralph's face, but I bet you he's
Nah,
got
he's
a grin.
smiling, you
He's
can
got
tell.
a grin from ear to ear.
He's probably thinking, you beep.
Nah, he's probably yelling out.
Rock
good
and I
Nick.
will take. To Bush. Short ball. Then the
Here
offload
it
to
is.
Klopf. Klopf one to beat the one is Ralph. Excellent tackle with his nose from Ralph. And the counter rock. Disregarded though. And Wiggett will send it out to that far side. And Rockenine. Now he looks like a forward.
Play on. Here we go.
There is broken field for Adelaide University. Onions, this time he has the ball in hand. Beats a couple. Can't quite get all the way through. Good yardage, though, from the Onion. It's gone backwards and it's snaffled.
Up.
Taken away by Souths. Wiggett will find Stanojevic. Gets to ground. Bush. Inside ball to Rameka. Patient running. Great shot from Thomas. Stanojevic.
We have to remind him that he's only
I
17.
think he's had it stolen.
It's stolen.
Penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Not
ranked us
releasing.
down.
felt like it. I'm not getting on that.
Calf cramp, not just me.
I'm not getting on that soapbox again. Here's the hit from Thomas.
That's just perfect.
Yeah, great drive, no lift. Excellent work. He's got to get his body shape better.
Bro, you know, but I've coached him in states under 18 all the way through seniors.
All the way.
Bro, that fella will never drop his ass like that, you know?
But he'll get found out.
Well, yeah, and he does sometimes. And you know what? I know that he tries, but it's just a natural thing for him. You know?
I mean, I love him. He knows I love him.
Yeah.
But it's a bit flat track Paulie at the moment.
Man. You know what, bro? Bring back the coconut styles, though. You know when you had those dreads and used to pull them up on a coconut style?
That's what I first met you guys.
Maybe help him. If he has a coconut style, might actually just drag his head down a little bit lower. And be able to
Is he growing them back? Because I know he went short. Is he going back to the dreads?
Well, I don't know if he's going back to the dreads, but he's definitely growing them back, that's for sure. Oh, did you also know that he just had a baby too?
I did.
What? Yeah, him and Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah Hunter?
Yeah, maybe I wonder whether it's Sarah who said, like, you're a dad now. You're not going to have a silly haircut. You've got to look like a grown-up.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? I have dreads.
Yeah, well, hold on. They're not really dreads, bro.
Okay, they're mini dreads, all right? It's fashion.
That's
What are
more
they
like
called?
a palm tree or coconut tree.
Are they called, like, dreadlets?
Oh, God damn it.
Ooh, dreadlets. I like that. That's a very good one.
Okay, we're gonna call this.
Bro, they almost look like twisties.
Oh my God!
Like they're like black twisties on the top of your head.
Oh Christ! I've got an egg and what are we gonna call this? Salt and pepper sitting next to
Bro,
me.
hey,
So.
salt and pepper, bro. George Clooney called me to get this hairstyle, bro. Don't you worry about that,
Isn't
baby.
he like 80?
Bro, 80 and he's rich with heaps of girlfriends.
So anyway, there is rugby going on in the middle of this field.
Okay, let's go back.
We're in
There
red
is a
time. It was
scrum.
Rameka who's had his calf roped out, and hopefully he'll manage to make it through the rest of this game. But he's probably someone you could put on ice. To be honest, it's not a must-win game for you. It must be nice at this end of the season. They have gone far side. They'll find Bush out to that far side again to Fa'afai inside, just trying to find a gap. Tries to make his own gap.
He plays league, doesn't he?
Good defence from
Yeah, you can tell.
Yep.
Wiggett. Short ball from Bush. Stanojevic. Rock and eye. Good finish from the fella.
I'm telling you, let them just swap with Rameka. they just swap jerseys now. He's got better hair.
Big smile again from Rock and eye.
I do remember, like this time last year, it was always Souths and us knowing we're going to be vying with each other for 5th.
Yes.
Yeah, and now like this is amazing for us to see. To be fair, like.
Well, look. I mean, university. I mean, look. If you didn't look at the scoreboard and you didn't look at those sporadic tries, I mean, look, Souths have probably built maybe 2 tries.
Yes.
Like built up, and the rest have been opportunist tries. But again, skillful though. But full credit to uni for how they've been playing and conducting themselves. I mean, the position has been massive. I mean, how the ball heaps.
Good finish from Rock and eye as well. That's how you finish. I like that dive.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm lucky.
Happy with that?
I'm lucky he didn't put a dent in the ground.
He may well have done.
I thought on a dive you're supposed to leave the ground first. Go back
Hey.
down.
Not bounce off the ground and back again.
Some of the finishes we've seen, I'm happy with that.
I think that was just gravity saying nope.
Sarve
Just like those twisties.
will look to convert. Sends it on its way. He's
No way.
pulled that one. The kicking today from South's not been brilliant.
No, not been brilliant.
Looks like we're going to have time to go again. Adam Bethel's having fun. So we're going to keep going.
Yep. Good game too there by the referee too. Full credits to him in regards to how he's conducted himself.
Well, yet we hardly talk about him, and I think that's important.
Yeah.
Great hands from Stanojevic. The front row union,
Mate.
silky skills from the
Very
front row
silky,
union.
Very silky. And I mean, they had overlaps on the outside too, so good options.
Onions with the restart.
That's
Again,
a
we'll
good
find
kick.
Rock and eye into the sun. Rock and eye does a lot better this time. Wiggett will find Bush to Klopf. Just gets through an absolute heap of work, does Tommy Klopf. Inside to Sarve. Offload again. Onions. Oh, he didn't survive the clean out, and the clean out was massive. They're away again. Sarve can't quite find a way through. Wiggett looks for the soft bit behind the ruck again. He's met by a couple. Grebenshikov upright as well.
Maxi
Manages to fight back to ground. Mussered will bring him down. Sarve Flat ball to Klopf. Klopf is met hard by Williams. It's going to come back South's way again. Wiggett sends it to Gioni. Inside ball, Rockenai! Rockenai for the hat-trick! Rockenai gets the hat-trick!
All right, nah, he's got to go into the back line. He has to. There's no way. Somebody reward that man.
One of my favourite people, and not just from rugby. One of my favourite people is Henry Nutt. Beautiful inside Gregan ball from Wiggett. And that is too high and too lazy from McKnight.
Duncan will be kicking himself for that.
Rockenai is not going to miss from there. But Rockenai plays like Henry Nutt. Plays as a first receiver, is a good, skillful runner.
Very
good scrummager.
Physical, agile.
That's about as big a compliment as I can pay that young man.
Yeah, don't give me any more.
It's done now.
Yeah.
No more.
Got this kick, right?
Flags go up, and that will be half-time. And we said we would say it at the end that the scoreboard probably is a little bit unfair to Adelaide. It's been an absolutely fabulous game of rugby so far. The score, you would probably look at the score and go, oh my God, this is a terrible game. It is not. We are absolutely enjoying it. We are going to go for a break, and we will be back with you after this short break.
Hello, welcome to the Big Shed Brewing Halftime Show. I'm here with Tyrone, president of South, now stealing you from the commentary booth just to talk a little bit because something exciting is happening this year and it's South are going to be finishing top 4 and you're going to be playing finals.
Absolutely, but it's been the first time in probably the last 4 years that we've been able to play in the top 4. Souths have always had the potential, but never been able to string it together throughout the season. So this year, been tying it in with our 75th and seeing obviously our A's and our B's and our women and a couple of junior teams playing through. Yeah, really good result for us this year so far.
Now, we have seen you in finals once before. I think it was 2019, Rugby Union South Australia adopted the top 5 play in finals. So we saw you there and you guys played against Onkers and that was a pretty big showstopper. So you've had a taste of finals footy And you definitely showed up to the occasion. That one went to overtime, if I recall.
Yeah, it did. It was a nail biter. It was fantastic, and and if we'd gotten over it, it would have been even better. But yeah, I think we've obviously learned these lessons, and a big key thing for us is discipline. That we've really kind of nominated and isolated over the last couple of years, and we're really starting to see the benefit of that this season.
Now, unfortunately, because of COVID, we have had to compact this year's postseason, but it does create what could be a rather unique opportunity. So 1v4 will play. 2v3 will play, winner of each straight through to the grand final.
Yep.
You're most likely going to finish fourth. Can you still mathematically finish third, or are we pretty much settled on fourth?
No, I think we're pretty much locked on fourth. I think because obviously the other teams that are ahead of us, I think Old Coles are sitting in third at this point in time. So I think they are a few points ahead. And if you look at the scheduling rounds, they should be able to get the extra chocolates that we kind of need for them not to get.
Yeah. Okay, so South's finished fourth.
Yep.
First, still a little bit up for grabs between Burnside or Brighton.
Yep.
But that's just one game. You beat them in that one game and you're through to a grand final. That could be big. Do you have a preference on who you'd like to see in that semi?
Oh, look, not really, but I mean, I'll say it because obviously people won't normally say it. But I mean, look, Burnside and us have normally had a really good rival. We've got kind of, speaking to a lot of Burnside people, we've been their bogey team over a number of years where we've kind of beat them, or they've been very, very close games. Brighton, on the other hand, is kind of that little bit of a team for us that's kind of just stirs us up a little bit the wrong way sometimes, and they get the ghost on us. So I'd say Burnside, but the coaches may disagree too, though. But I'll say Burnside.
No worries. Well, it should be an incredible spectacle this year's postseason. South out there, best of luck, of course. Thanks for joining us for the halftime show. We'll be back for the second half of this game shortly.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've lost my other two. I'm sure they will return. I know Tyrone had some media stuff that he had to do. Nice to see the return of the halftime show and David Muggleton. That's his face. Don't get to see his face very often on Space Quake Sports, but that is what he looks like. The man behind the magic.
Are you talking about me?
He's just wandered up and said, "Are you talking about me?" Unbelievable. Yes, so they will come back, I'm sure, but I am riding slow-low initially. I chat with the officials at half-time, and we're all in agreement that Adelaide Uni are there. They're not. And again, it's probably conversations we are having about South. They are, unfortunately, dead last on the ladder at the moment. As Save now again will find a gap, and again he's probably got time and space to go himself, but this time is knocked down by Sonnenberg. Penalty for offside. Wiggett wants to go, does go, only has one. One may be all he needs. Sonnenberg, great challenge from Sonnenberg, and then Ralph with the jackal, and penalty for not being 10. It's such a shame because that was great from Sonnenberg and Ralph. That sounds like a law firm. The other thing I noticed at half-time, and as we get to see that again, Sonnenberg gets his hands up. Just see where this offside is. It looked like it came off his leg, so he would have been in front anyway. Some outs for South. Jack Johns is out. And I'm trying desperately to remember the name of the other guy I spoke to. But there's a couple of outs, but we haven't even noticed that for South. that they had the outs, and just saw the replay of Tom Ralph's excellent jackal work, but unfortunately not 10. So we're going to get 1 back. Tyrone's still recovering from his media duties.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been here the whole time.
I've just been quiet.
Yeah, I've just been letting you have your go, mate.
Like
You
a
know.
consummate professional.
Absolutely. That's what they call me. The artist formerly known as Tuppy. I'm just now full professional.
The artist.
Oh, look at him running. Almost like he does
I tell
this.
you what. He's been all over it. He's got the media hat trick today.
Yeah, he's got red shoes on, meaning
He's
he's
done
fast.
everything. Inside ball to Save.
There's
Best to
no-
juggle it to himself, but that's his hat trick now. I think that's 2 players with hat tricks. Who
There's
gets
no way that just worked out.
who gets the match ball, as it were? The one who scores it first, or do you split it in half? Or?
Oh, you're giving it to the hooker.
I'm not giving the match ball to anybody. Jeez, those cost money, those things. What are you guys talking about?
Do you pay for it?
So it's not a thing in rugby, is it? In football, obviously the hat trick when it gets the match ball, but rugby, it's not a thing. I don't think it's ever been a thing.
No, no.
Is that because they come around too easily, do you think?
Well, maybe in South Australia.
Actually, most teams I play for, the other team always seems to have hat tricks.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
So
I'm a
just
proud
while we
wiener.
get to, while we take this kick, is there a little piece of you that, is there a little soft spot for Adelaide Uni with yourself just because of the uniform? Being a keen All Black fan.
No. no. But
He's actually a Wallaby supporter. That's it.
Oh, don't.
That's what happens now.
okay, cut his transmission, please. Cut his
I
transmission.
am the Kiwi now.
No, I mean, look, I've definitely always had respect for university. You know, being a club that's that's stayed in the competition, and being in, back in days being Division 2 and Division 1.
I think the club is older than the union. I think.
No.
No.
I think the club is. I think the
but I think
club.
it's the oldest club in South Australia.
And
How
I
old is
think
it?
it predates the union. Someone will tell us whether I'm right or wrong.
No, somebody's getting a cheer. I don't know who that is.
It's Mr. Brodie Porter is coming back. I like the way he was walking to the referee. He was like, no. You know what you did wrong. Go away. Good restart again. Rock and I underneath it again.
Oh,
He's dropped
spilled
another
it.
one. Match ball goes back to the hands of Save.
That's old George who picked that ball up.
So a knock on at the back.
First year playing rugby. George is on number 18.
So we've had a change.
Yeah. Where's he gone to? Flanker or 8? Oh, Brady's still there.
Yeah, I'm just
So
trying
I think
to.
he's replaced Duncan.
So where do a lot of your players from? Are they
Well,
local
they've
boys?
put Brady
Or
out
come
in
to
the
state?
centres.
It depends, like really, because we have a lot of internationals who study at like Adelaide Uni.
Yeah.
And then other universities as well. But then there's also the army guys, same as everyone else. And the locals, like I think it's almost like a 50-50 split of guys from out of town
Yeah.
and local lads, like homegrown.
Couldn't quite get it out. Big scrum, but the penalty.
Yeah, and flanker kicked it.
Just waiting for a signal. No signal. That was just the scrum penalty.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah, Souths had done something wrong. I don't know what, but not happy with it. I tell you, if Uni was a club, we'll see whether we can pick anything. I mean, possibly Wheeling. Yeah, I mean, look at that's you're pretty
yeah.
difficult not to pick that as a wheel.
Yeah.
If University was an English side, they would be unbeatable. Just because of the way that University works in the UK.
It's like New
Off-
Zealand because I
Off the
studied in
top,
Palmerston
and
North.
Thomas
and,
just trying to
like,
find a way
Massey's,
through. Can't quite find a way through.
It's just everyone goes to play rugby. If you're at uni, you play for your uni and you get like all the imports. Oh, that's a head.
Big hit from Stanojevic, but good work from Henry. Makes a couple of meters. Another big hit. Seau manages to get to ground. Brady now in open field. Beats one. Straight into Rockenai. Rockenai attempting the Tapayo tackle.
I'll make this thing stick.
Penalty. I did tell the story about how you hit them so hard you could never get your arms around them.
Ain't that the truth, bro? Ain't that the truth?
But good work from Uni again.
Mate, they've still got the ball. They're still pretty much going.
Classic Universe, second half team.
Yep.
It's a big mountain they've left themselves to climb, though, in fairness.
Mate, Rome wasn't built in a day, was it?
And it's not the first mountain you
Was it
fellas are
two?
climbing.
Maybe 3.
2 or 3.
Who knows, mate? I wasn't there. But
Oh, that's Rockenai gone down. It's the, is that... He's getting his ego sprayed.
nah, he's getting his hair redone, I think.
He got bounced by Brady.
Yeah, that was a big bounce. But he's not soft there, 1A. He doesn't go backwards, that boy.
Well, he did that time, which I think is a hat tip to Brady more than a criticism of Rockenai.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Very strong player, that Brady.
Like him, and they seem to have moved him out to 12 on set pieces as well, just to give him a little bit more time and space.
Smart move.
Don't hate it. He is a big, big boy. I saw him warming up, and I tell you what, the camera really doesn't do justice as to how big that fella is.
Actually, that camera view does. If you look at number 8 right now, he's a big beast and standing behind everybody else.
Oh, he is a big, big boy.
Oh, no, he's a sweetheart.
He's a pumpkin, eh?
He's such a nice lad. He's very intense.
And where's he from? Is he...
He's local.
Okay.
Yeah. Rumor has it he's going to be a career uni player.
That's awesome.
Just went a little bit early, see how, but they're going to clear
cleared it
anyway.
Good leg. Oh, watch the
leg.
baby.
But so you're telling the ball to watch the baby.
Well, no, I'm telling everybody else they'd better dive in front of the baby.
The reins are off, ladies and gentlemen. When the ball goes dead, I'm just going to hand over to Statler and Waldorf over here.
So the line-out curse. Is it going to be?
Noise coming from this near side. Just trying to put them off the line-out. The line-outs have not been brilliant today. Oh, well, it's worked. Not as it was planned, but it worked. Good yardage off the back as well. Into
that's
midfield to
offside.
Regan. Back inside.
He's
got to run.
Oh.
Stanojevic, he kind of died at the feet of Stanojevic. He hasn't really moved either.
No, I think he got a bit
Just
of a face
keep an
in that
eye
one.
on him. I think I can see his head moving just behind, so we could be okay. Klopp,
He's getting up slow.
again. Tries to find a way through. Wiggett. Agnes came from the boundary fence. If he was onside, I've got a full head of hair. Doesn't really matter. Sarve just drops it. Tried to put it on the boot and just dropped it.
Mate, what? Oh,
There was a catalogue of errors here. So here's
spilled the pill there.
Brady.
Yeah, and watch that. I think he just...
Oh.
Nah, nothing in it.
Nah.
Nothing.
I think he just copped a hand from Stanojevic. I don't think there was anything malicious.
To be fair, I think it's just two big guys running at that pace at each other. It's going to hurt either way, isn't it?
Someone's going to come out worse.
Yeah.
I don't know how Agnes got away with not being offside there, but
Yeah, that was a...
Politicians, mate. He gets away with everything.
there's Sarve with a nice down argue. Which side of the aisle is he? Just
Oh, I do not care.
and he's just dropped it. Well, it depends. I don't know how nice I'm going to be to him.
Don't. You don't need to. Be
So
brutal.
scrum to Uni. Lots of field to work with.
Zach.
And look, he's back in the midfield is
Yeah.
Brady.
Zach.
Williams. He's just going to try and find a gap. He is on his own, so has to find a seat and wait for support. Thomas. Oh, that's an awful pass for the big fella. Souths will recycle again. Wiggett. Inside ball to Grebenshikov. Little offload will find Gioni.
Oh. Axel, great work.
Bully Rua goes head over heels. Bush fires it to Klopp. Klopp will step out of one. Can't get away from another, but will work into the 5. Offload again to Williams. Williams held up just short. There is a 10 who is lying entirely on the wrong side. That, for mine, is a yellow card.
Look at this tackle.
Oh, they're gone. No, have to bring it back.
I want to see that replay. The tackle from Axel was brilliant there. Look at this, number 11. I think it's the next phase.
I think there's
this one here.
This
because he just pushes him
got
right
him
into.
again. He's got 2 for 1 there.
Yeah, he did.
For the smallest guy, I think he's like the better side of 60 kilos.
Have to start calling him Priceline.
We call him Sunshine for a reason.
Boom.
A little bit of niggle happening on the side.
So they've gone to the scrum.
Call it. What are we going to go? Left, right? Call it.
Well, you've got
Forward.
Tomai. So they have put Rameka on ice. They brought Tomai on.
Yep. Hare tu mai.
His distribution has always been impressive.
Yeah.
Over on the left-hand side, you've got Bush.
What
and
you've got
Morris.
You've got a good counter with Hare tu mai and Tom
And
Ralph.
Sarve.
Both very good steppers. Both play against each other in touch. Be interesting to see if they
A pick up from Klopp. He's just going to try and take all the glory himself. He will take the glory himself. Thomas Klopp.
No, offloaded.
We were just did he?
No,
I don't think he did.
He
No, he
did.
did.
He did.
Did he get Rockeneye then?
Yeah, no, not right.
Gioni
Yep.
did all the hard work, none of the glory.
Bro, 100%. You know,
True rugby player.
absolutely. Well, here we go. Tom Clough takes off the back.
Too high from the first one.
Yep. Spins around.
Onions does better.
Simple offload.
There's a good offloading then.
It was.
Just power. I'm sorry, but the salad eaters are not going to stop the big fellas from 2 meters out.
Mate, no way.
Savo will look to convert.
So slow. Oh, it's another haircut. What do we call this?
Well, it is mullet month, isn't it?
Nice.
Is it mullet month this
I
month
think
or
it's
next
mullet
month?
year.
Yeah, is it a Movember?
There's something to do. There is a mullet thing happening.
Straight up. Is it
I
a new
don't
thing,
thi-
is it?
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
These kids these
I mean,
days.
I have a mullet.
Oh, yeah, but your jaw doesn't count.
I've
on the
got
back
no. I've
end.
got short at the top and longer at the back.
But I want to say that's really business.
but
It's a
gone.
very short mullet, but it is a mullet nonetheless.
Yeah, but your hair hasn't necessarily from your back connected to the back of your head yet, bro. So technically speaking, you can't see that mullet yet.
I could grow it out,
Stop combing it.
comb it over.
It's going to be the rugby Mr. Magoo at one stage, isn't it?
Onions will restart again.
Did you know that Dave Webb used to play for South Sea?
What, really?
Yeah,
I've
bro.
played for most
Yeah.
teams, to be fair. I think it's
Oh.
5 out of that one won't go.
Protect the baby.
There was a suggestion, and unfortunately COVID kind of did it again this year. But I am thinking of, for charity, doing a season where I play for every team in the league.
Oh, just one game?
One game for every team in the league.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be a bit of a crack up, actually.
Yeah.
Because then everyone will get to have a shot at you.
Everyone will get a shot at me. I tell you what.
I'm like, get my name right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get $10 for hitting me,
Yeah.
we could make some real money.
But you actually could. I'd say
back that.
I'd say $50. $50
Yeah.
on a big hit on Dave Webb for playing for every team, and then whatever you earn, because you're taking it for charity.
Yeah,
it's a
you
good
go
cause.
to probably for the Beyond Blue or Black Dog Foundation, something like that.
Bro, good causes. Oh, they might not catch you though, Dave. You've probably
Oh,
still
that's
got those
it.
fast feet.
I tell you, deceptively slow I am.
Mate, you've still got those tall, lanky legs, bro. Still step over
Each
people
step
like
is
a
like 5
giraffe.
of mine.
My wife saw me play once last year. I played a third grade game last year, and she goes, "You don't run very much, but you pass very well."
Story of your life.
Wicket with the ball at the back. They'll come near side. To Tamai.
He's got
He
it.
will find
He's
a
got
gap.
it.
He's got a gap. Can't step away from Ralph, but does run through him. Then gets the ball away to Sarve.
that's a knock.
Sarve
That's a
couldn't
knock,
quite bring it
yeah.
in. The match ball goes back to Rockeneye. I think it's the last one who doesn't make a handling error gets the match ball.
Sub.
Drag him.
So yeah,
I thought Ralph had done enough here.
Yeah.
he did.
But the
Ralph
hips.
did well.
No, he just twisted his hips just a little bit and he's gone. There it is.
Step is good. He's done
Yeah.
well, Ralph. I thought he'd done enough, but it's these jerseys, the slippy jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably they're using nappy sand or something.
Probably something like that. They're clean.
Mate, they're still white, aren't they, after this whole season?
You've done very, very well.
Probably not last week or the week before. Eh?
No. Although those are the good times to play rugby when it's
I
in the
enjoy
mud.
it. There's nothing like the fear of drowning when you're on the field to get you to play better.
Scrum inside the 22 for University. Oh, they're going to get the free kick. They went early. Far too keen, the boys from Clarence Gardens. So I think they'll just try and clear it out, and then we'll defend the line-up. The South's line-up has been working hard.
Like,
well, he's just put the up and under.
Of course he does.
Grebenshikov.
He's a model.
For who?
Sorry to interrupt you, gentlemen, but Grebenshikov will get the offload away to Bush. Bush will find Bully Ruarua, who just looks to recycle.
So
Wiggett, near side.
Look at that, he's calling
Rockenai. They've got numbers. Rockenai shows it outside, then offloads inside. Porter, he'll just put the head down and not do any fancy stuff. Ball is trapped at the bottom. Penalty Souths. Sealing it off. You're on your knee, Mr. Onions.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's like, what, ref? What?
He knew it. Look, you can see the smile on his face halfway through this.
Look at the show and go.
I honestly thought he was going to chip it.
So let's see. He makes the tackle.
Yep.
Let's see whether there's a release.
Yes.
There's the
Release
release.
is gone, but then he
Gets the hands on, but as soon as he loses his feet, he's got to let go. See, I do know laws.
I know that one rule.
I know that one.
Everybody on the chat, shut up, okay? He knows the one rule. Let the man live.
One of the funniest stories.
Here it is. Replay,
I think that was good because he's
all
off
right.
his feet. He's actually fine.
I mean,
No, but it's his other knee.
no, it's this one that goes down, and that's the
But he
only
ran
goes
the
down at the
whistle
whistle.
I mean,
Hey,
it's true.
I think he was robbed there.
he was.
Yeah, we'll give that back to him. Tears to the eye for the Onions.
Good strong run from Williams out towards the 5. Wiggett will come away with it. We'll find Bush to Tamai. Tamai with the inside ball.
Oh, spilled the pill.
Got man and ball, and it
Oh,
is
Billy Waka.
knock-on advantage for University. Thomas is going to try and find a way through. Nice quick feet from the scarlet-booted halfback.
South African.
Good counter ruck.
Great counter-ruck, but it's away.
Oh, Jaggy's
I tell
after
you
it.
what, how's the bounce? Oh, the bounce beats everyone, but I tell you what, Agnes wasn't far away
I think he was...
from that falling into his arms.
Nah, he gave up. Coward. Just kept running.
Prescripted play there, eh?
Yeah, no, we called that.
He
It's called
gave it anyway. I mean,
The hole
got
was
a
right there in
look.
front of him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He just gone.
He's just give it inside where there's 3 defenders.
I don't want to run today. I'm just going to pass it.
I refereed an Adelaide University game once, and the first scrum down, I noticed that the prop was wearing a belt, was wearing jorts and a belt
What's he wearing a belt for?
to keep his jorts
Who
up.
the hell is
Oh
it,
my
John Cena you were refereeing?
It's unbelievable.
Shit. I mean, shucks.
Oh, shivers, mate. Wait, how come you have legend on your mug there?
Well, because when you're at South, so if you're over 35 and you've done a fair bit of service and that kind of stuff, then you get classed as a legend, and then from there you get all these benefits in terms of discounts and glasses. But then there's also a fine to it. So if you don't drink out of your mug, you actually get busted and all that kind
Yo,
of stuff.
anyone who's watching this, he's been drinking out of a plastic cup this whole time.
I just want to let you know
like
that
3.
I haven't been drinking at all.
Yeah, and
Scrum will go University's way. Regan will find Williams. Williams will send it out to
Watch
Ralph.
the step.
Ralph,
Oh, there you
he
go.
didn't look
Oh,
outside
you
him at
coward.
all, and he's lost it. I tell you, he had a 2-on-1 if he wanted it. But he knew the cameras were on.
good ball from Ben.
It's a good ball from Williams as well, because you see he drew in both the centres.
Did.
And then
Yeah, he
Ralph
was-
has a 2-on-1 here.
He should have passed that.
He needs to run at the winger in Fai. Isn't it? There isn't an apostrophe in there, is there?
That was Samoan though.
Yeah, so anyway.
So the for eye.
Fa'a. But he had a 2-on-1.
Yeah,
if he
yeah,
wanted
we'll
it.
go with that. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go
Focus on
back to
that.
that.
He just needed to run at the winger. Oh, there we go. The G-Man.
G's got a name that you know how to pronounce.
The G-Man is on his way.
All right, how many games has
He's
he
got less
played?
hair than you.
Yep.
And there's none on his back.
Tamai will kick forward. How's the bounce for Tamai? Oh, Ralph had to go back and get it. It's going to be a 22-metre dropout.
Just informing everyone again from Southside, he's still drinking out of a plastic cup.
He's lying, folks. Don't listen to him.
Yep. Oh, I can't say that.
Yeah, exactly. You were drinking out of a plastic cup too.
Yeah, but
Some of them, I'm trying desperately to keep this on the rails.
The train's left the station,
Clough.
mate.
Will take Rockeneye, tries to
He's
find a
doing
way
so
through.
well, mate.
Cannot find a way through. Wiggett again will find Stanojevic.
I don't know if I can do this early enough.
Upright again from Stanojevic, but again he manages to get to ground. Wiggett, near side, Bush, Klopf, Rockeneye. Sonnenberger's got him. Will get finished off by Siao.
Is it too early to say that the hooker, I forget
Bush
what
to
his name is?
Stanojevic. Stanojevic in midfield. Again high, but again he manages to fight to ground.
Deserves high props for this
Bush
game.
puts the ball to
put the
boot.
chip in.
It's going to find a way through for Save.
Oh, he'll be happy.
Save will score.
Father will be happy with that.
Great kick by Jack. though.
Yeah, that was a great
Good
kick.
skillful
Yeah.
Jack.
Really good.
You know, there's been a few kicks on the game that have kind of been a waste of time, but this particular kick, nicely
It's a
weighted.
great
Good
kick.
opportunity.
Okay, but what are the odds that that was planned or just luck?
Oh, it was definitely planned.
Well,
You sound so
I
confident.
mean, I feel like it was off the cuff.
Oh, mate.
No, it was off the foot.
Well,
it was
very
off
good.
Oh, my goodness. Did you just pull that one?
Yeah,
It's off the foot.
It's a uni joke.
Oh, my goodness.
Great hands from Save again. Souths are definitely enjoying their rugby in 2021.
Yes, been a very, very good year. An enjoyable year is what I'd call it.
I just want you guys to like win, so that so that I can just enjoy watching everyone else.
That'd be awesome.
Well,
Imagine the reaction.
once
Mate,
you get
wouldn't it be
into, I mean,
crazy,
you're not
eh?
going to get your double chance.
No. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. But imagine if South won, mate, with the party at
Oh,
Bailey
mate.
Reserve would be
Oh.
crazy.
I wouldn't leave.
Right, exactly, because we'd be singing outside, we're busting out some tunes, the guitars would come out. Holy smokes.
Maybe like a party on Waitangi Day.
Oh,
Everything
straight up.
it was sick.
Flags go up. It wasn't the best looking kick in the world, but it got the job done. 67 points to 10 as the hour ticks around. I tell you, gentlemen, it's
How
been
did the
probably one
score
of the
go to
easiest
that?
days of my life, to be honest.
Oh, was it?
I
We
just
talk
hand
as
over
well.
to you two.
I just can't believe the scores at that now. Like the game's,
Yeah.
I feel like the game's much more competitive than the scores actually showing.
We said it and we'll
Yeah.
continue to say it. I think the score is not going to do Adelaide University. Adelaide University, I tell you right now, are the most entertaining team we've ever had on any live stream. We absolutely adore them.
Yes, we are
What
the
a
best.
step from Rockeneye. And he manages the step and the power. Beauty and the Beast all in one.
The man deserves like his 3-2-1s for today. He's done a lot of work.
Newton has made his way onto
Don't
the
say too
park.
loud.
And don't say it too loud. Well, he's walking now, so he doesn't deserve anything. Calf muscles looking like some eggplants.
He's in that the loose forward channel, isn't he, on this near side, where he gets most of his work done. Little knock
Izzy.
on from Izzy.
Unlucky, mate. I wonder if Izzy's another doctor or doctor wannabe.
I think he's still at,
He's
he's
in
still
med
at
school,
uni.
isn't he?
Is he still at uni? I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, I swear he's a doctor. I might be wrong. I'll get chewed out for this on Silly Sunday, but I'm gonna double down, say Dr. Izzy.
Number 3.
Is he
Are you
wearing number
referring
3?
to?
Yeah,
Is he prop?
yeah. Yeah, on this side.
Yeah.
I had to play 9 for the first time in my entire rugby career today. That was interesting.
Had to go bending down.
They talk a lot.
He did his calf.
I did my calf.
Uni scrum midfield. There's a decent blind side for Agnes. They have overloaded this side. They've got Onions in at number 8 as well, I think. Onions is somebody. Speaking of
Layers.
players, he's a lot more swole than I thought. Is Onions? He's a big boy.
Yeah, so he lost quite a bit of weight during the off season, and he's just packed on the muscle.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
So have we lost Brady? Is he gone?
Jack,
number
yeah,
8,
he's
yeah, you
off.
have.
He's off. Yeah.
So Onions has a lot of space on that far side to work with.
I hope he takes it.
So is Agnes. They've lost it.
Tight head.
Klopf will pick up. Will find Bush. Well, good one-handed take. Tamai attacks the line.
Oh, to DJ.
Save throws it in hope more than expectation.
That was a
Bully
prayer.
Ruarua. He will just do the simple things. Then they will find Gilmore. Gilmore is
That was a
dumped
comeback here, boy.
The work rate that Tommy Klopp gets through every time we see him.
But he does a big heart, big hit.
I am a massive fan of that young man. Tamai then will chip
no.
it through.
Watch this.
Oh, it's in the hubby
no,
right,
we're
but
good.
Ralph has done good. Save will hit him hard. Ralph did very, very well to leave Sonnenberg to it.
Hit that. Sorry.
Oh, you can't.
Thomas.
I was ready.
Out the back to Onions. Onions will
What a
send it
leg.
a waiver to that far side. It's going to find its way to Grabeshnikov.
Man, that kick from Onions will bring a tear to our eye,
Good
wouldn't it?
chase from Agnes. Can't quite get there, though. He's gone down as well. It will be one of the first warm days of rugby today as well in the 2021 season. Tamai will find Stanojevic. Stanojevic liked what he saw in front of him. Sits down Ralph. Good hands will find Jacob Will. They are rolling now, the boys from Bailey. Tamai, they've got a 4-on-1 and Bush will finish it.
That was selfish. You should have passed it. Should have passed it. Unbelievable. We should tell Dad. Somebody tell his father. Can't believe that. Two people on his outside goes for the try. Gosh. I've got nothing. I'm grasping at straws here, guys.
A good play again. Good offloads. Good support play. Here we go. Hitting again from Ben Gilmore.
Oof.
Oh, who got flipped there? Was it Onions?
It was Onions.
Had it too much.
And it was a 4-on-1 for Thomas. And
Yeah, look at that.
I tell you what, if he'd kept going, he might have made that. Thomas, he gave up on it.
Oh, no, we've got to cut him some slack, but he's only 17.
Is he one of your under 18s,
Yeah.
Thomas?
Yeah, and he's an absolute weapon, mate.
Bright future for that young man.
Yeah.
And Siao as well. I've been
Will.
impressed with him.
The thing about Will is I don't know if he's opportune. Oh, he's kicking. Oh, God, is he a 10? No.
I'm going to leave this all for you.
Nah. What we call that, boys, is I can't say that word, but it rhymes with it.
It was
Terrible.
it was short, wide, and ugly.
Yeah.
Like him.
Like my first girlfriend.
Wow. I'm stuck in the middle. I'm just stuck in the middle here. So here we go.
They're stuck.
So this is the one. He just got bootlaces.
Yeah, look at them. Just
Yeah,
rained
that's
on
Billy
him.
Walker.
Pull him back.
He went to put his other foot down there,
Yeah. Come here,
and
boy.
there was nothing.
Yeah, Billy's one of our guys is going to be developing into quite a good player, I think, next year. He just has to get his confidence back.
I mean, when he goes back and watches this, he's played very, very well. And I tell you what, there's not many better role models for halfbacks of his size and shape than Joe Wiggett.
Yes.
That's a fair point.
Oh,
Damn, Izzy.
that will
I know, yeah.
that will
that's
teach you.
Just lazy.
Yeah.
No, he ducked into it. I'm sorry. Head to his eye. Is he all
The
right?
arm's still out.
Nah, he gives him a tap.
The AR, he's still down rock and eye.
Gave him a tap. He gave him the apology tap.
Yeah, Izzy's
pointing too.
Oh, he's away.
Oh my goodness.
All about the step. The step is good from Howard. Howard is going to go all the way. How's your finish, Mr. Howard? Boring.
Poor Ben Thomas.
Mate, did you see the speed on that sucker there?
Did all right, didn't he?
He did all right.
Yeah, moves faster than molasses. I've seen faster.
Mate, put on the burners there, hit a little bit of nos.
So that's
Oh, no, he cramped up.
it's a leg thing
That's
for
a calf.
rock and
It's another
eye
calf.
rather than the head, which is good news.
Welcome to the club, my friend.
See, here we go
I think
there.
Izzy is going to do well to stay on. I mean,
No.
we must be close to.
But again,
I think that's going to be Izzy's afternoon done. I think.
Yeah.
but again, your winger comes in off the
Yeah,
off
no,
the wing
every
for an
time.
intercept. Yeah.
We should say this right now. Jagner,
Creative.
stop going for the intercept.
Well, you get to watch it now.
Yeah.
Point
Yes.
it out.
No, you're going to watch this, Jagnus. And I just
Sorry,
want you to
bro.
realize that for once, you cannot say anything back because it's on film.
I think we should point out as well, trying desperately to make this somewhat serious, these games go away and get coded by Huddle.
Yep.
Ooh.
So there are cameras at other grounds as well, thanks to Space Quake Sports. So from a coaching point of
Yeah,
view,
look at this.
we've done a huge amount. Well, it's the step, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think
And then
he just got turned.
And then he hit the ball and bounced up off the ball. Has he kept him on?
Is he? That's
No,
why
I
he's
don't
off.
know.
I think he's off.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's done. That's fair enough to me.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a yellow card for Izzy.
He's like first time.
In his career.
Yeah. Fair. to be fair, I think he's had one yellow before. You better apologize, Izzy.
Porter will take.
Axel taking the big man down.
Sonnenberg again. Dragged along like a toddler, but he managed it. It's not the first time we've said that for tackles today.
Little koala.
Henry Williams will try and find a way through.
Mate, he's had a couple of good runs this
Good. I
tape.
tell you, the engine room of Souths, as Grabishnikov will find a way through. Looped over the top. Oh,
Forward.
was that Jeff Bracken?
No, well, it's Jeff Bracken, but the ball came from young Ben.
I think Jeff Bracken should have taken that. He got two hands to
He
it.
got also young Ben coming through. Oh, see again. You know, kind of went out of the hands backwards, but still travelled forward. You know.
Bracken's got to take that.
Oh, 100%. I mean, bro, cut the hair, Bracken.
Come on, Jeff.
Come on, bro. You're 54 now, bro. Come on.
He is an old man, isn't
Mate,
he?
he's old and ancient, that fellow there. Old Jeff Bracken.
Just clinging on to their youth, playing A-grade rugby.
Bro, but it's good to see him back there. He was out of concussion for about 4 years.
Wow.
And obviously it's his first year back, and it's great to see him back.
Yeah, great to see him back. I bet you he uses his glass cup.
Big, strong scrum from Souths again. Still got time to get it out. Well done, Mr. Thomas. Thomas versus Gilmore.
Get off me.
Thomas with the Lamar. The Kendrick Lamar. Sit down. Be humble. Musared then will go.
We should
Penalty.
remind him that he just got done by a 17-year-old.
Well, how old is
Yeah, hold up, though.
how old is Ben Gilmore?
Ben Gilmore's like a first-year senior.
Yeah, he
bro.
doesn't look like an old man.
Right, and he is the smallest guy in the field, so you really can't use that.
No. Axel's there.
What? No, Ben Gilmore's smaller than Axel.
Yeah, how
no
old's
way.
Benny Gilmore?
But Ben Gilmore would be like 19, 20.
There's another cramp come here. Oh. Well, the man with the injured back, Jack Johns, has just careened into the barrier, trying to catch the ball.
Watch the baby. Watch the baby.
He is the baby.
Baby on baby.
Absolute character. Jack Johns.
Jack Johns,
One of
he
my
is.
favourite human beings.
Two
Mate.
first names. Has to be a character, right?
Or do we blame his parents?
Nah, there's some ancestral stuff going on there. I love you, whoever you are, Jack Jones.
Souths have managed to clear it up, and Williams, the little
that's
knock on from
unfortunate.
Souths. Tell you what, it's party time at Bailey Reserve
Mate,
right
always.
now.
Always is. bro.
Always at a home
Always
game.
is. Everyone's welcome here. It's like everybody knows your name. It's like friends.
Yes. I will now be known as the artist normally known as Tuppy.
Tuppy.
You can refer to me as Daddy Tuppy or
So just
the best.
Was he like I think it's like a daddy Tuppy or maybe like Twisty head. You know, like bro, those things on your head look like twisties. I'm telling you.
We call them the Black Cheetos.
Hey, I like that, bro.
Have you
Black
tried
Cheetos.
Flame? We can't say any brands.
Okay.
Never mind. Yeah. No, don't worry about it.
They have to pass.
no free ads, Tappy.
No free adverts.
Thomas out into midfield. Williams holds the ball in two hands, gets it away.
Billy.
Nice work into midfield. Tried the offload, and Bush will snaffle it away. Brody Porter will find Bracken.
Lazy
Bracken
tackle, boys, lazy.
beats a couple of tackles. Can't do anything special with it, though.
support.
Gilmore
Call it.
again. Tamai.
He is calling it
Tamai
on the
will
side
find a
there.
way through. Tamai finds a way through. Presses the loud pedal. Will he get there? Yes, he will. Harley Tamai puts a point on what has been a good second half performance for him. Going to make the selectors sit up and take notice for next week,
Yeah.
the young man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Chris Graham and his team have got a lot of challenges in that regards, which is fantastic.
I don't think we're too far away, and
Meet you the bond.
always
I'm too smart for
always been a fan of Hard Eight to Mine. And I tell you what, I've absolutely loved watching him develop over the last couple of years. When he first came, he probably had a temper shorter than my hair
Hit me once.
when he first came.
Oh,
Yeah.
twice
And,
actually.
and to see the maturity of him, he works for you as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, no, he's my business partner, actually.
He's your business partner
he is
now.
indeed, yeah.
So he's come an absolute mile, is Hard Eight to Mine.
Yep, no, absolutely he is. You know, obviously coming from a league background too, so obviously look back in his juniors, he was actually scouted for Brisbane development squad. there
Incredibly
at
good
age
league
16,
player,
17.
but discipline let him down, as we do see him manage to fend away, and then off he goes. I think discipline has always been an issue for him,
Well, it's
and
not like-
the last couple of years,
Yeah.
no issues with him whatsoever.
You know
No.
you had an opportunity for a free advert there, you know that, right?
Yeah, I
You
know,
said
I
business
know.
partner and they just let it go. You were
I know.
such
As the
a humble guy.
sun
I'll let it go.
sets
Such a humble
On
guy.
Bailey Reserve, as the sun sets on this one. We've got about 4 minutes to go, plus red time. The beautiful suburb of Clarence Gardens. There might be a unit for sale around
Oh, that's
here
a
shortly.
beautiful kick. Ah, and it's good up. Yes.
Big fly. Absolutely nothing coming down with it. Jacob Will trying to get his name called for the right reasons.
And he got the wrong ones.
Now, don't forget, too, we need to make a mention about the finals coming up, too.
The
in the next
finals
couple of
are
weeks
coming,
as well,
yeah.
You know, so
Finals are coming. Don Smith is coming.
Don Smith is coming this right. Burnside got their 75th anniversary. You know, South got a 75th anniversary coming up this year. So it's a busy year this year.
It's always a busy year with South Australian rugby. Rugby Union South Australia.
Yeah,
especially
it is.
COVID.
Although, you know what? It's good. It's good. You know, I'm being biased here, but it's great to have the finals back at Bailey Reserve. You know.
Are you breaking news there? Because I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's not breaking news at all. It's
always here, isn't it?
common. No,
No,
we
it's-
host
it
the
moved
finals,
around.
but the grand final are going to be here.
Oh, it was Elizabeth once, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Brighton last year. Brighton hosted a great grand final last year.
Oh, he's away again, the big fella, and then we'll send it out to Morris. Can Morris finish? No, he can't.
Oh,
It's a
great
wonderful
coverage from
tackle,
Ben.
but they managed to get the offload away, and the ball has gone forward.
Forward.
Great tackle from Thomas. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas has been an absolute superstar today. If you are
he's
watching
all
this
heart.
and you are a youngster, that is how you tackle. That is absolute textbook.
The kid's an absolute weapon. Nice kid, too. But
Hands-off warning for him as well.
no, when he fills up, if anybody touches Ben, look, we're going to have a conversation. It's not going to be great. My accent might come out, my friends. No
It's
touching.
like commentating with Trevor Noah.
No, it's not Trevi Noah, my friend. No, it's just Tuppy.
Well, you know, bro, the good thing is at least I'm not the only one that people get to complain about in terms of who they can understand.
I mean, it's been, unless you're seeing something different to me, everyone seems to love it.
Well,
Let's
they
be
better
fair,
love
no
it.
one
Tuppy,
actually
shut
knows
up.
what I look like right now, do they?
Wow.
People are like, who's this random dude just being compared to
But we
Trevor
love you,
Noah?
Tappy. We'll have you back.
Oh, I love
Bush.
you guys too.
We'll send it in to Morris. Morris will try and find a way through.
Okay,
Gilmore again. We'll find Tamai. It just runs at the line, and then the little offload inside. We'll find Porter. Porter has managed to shake his way through. Grubenchikov. Has managed to shake his way through and put down over the line. He's had a scrappy little day today, as Luke Grubenchikov, but finally gets his name on the score sheet.
I'm calling it now. Adelaide Uni's going to score a try. Who's kicking for you?
This is Grubenchikov. He's going to go back to him, Luke Grubenchikov. He started off, bit shaky, then Sarve took over, then Rock and I took over. Where's Arno? He's probably your most consistent kicker you've ever had.
Mate, he played B grade this year, or the Killer Bees.
Flags go up, and you can hear how happy they are. 95 points to 10. There is time to go. They could.
Uni try's coming. No, Uni try's coming.
Amen.
I'm telling you right now.
Yep. Hey, preach it,
Jesus
brother, preach
loves
it.
me too much, my
Hey,
friend.
I agree.
Uni try. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Go straight through the middle, bro. Grabs the ball, recovers it, smashes it through.
No, what's going to happen right here? I'm calling it's going to be a Lucy try. It's going to be an offload from Matt Hume and some excellent play from Ben Thomas.
Is that Bronlett who's come on? It's not
Yeah.
Bronlett, is it?
That's Sheiky.
Cheeky.
They look completely different. Get that, yes, Tom. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Way to go, Tom.
Oh, he's up. I tell you
Tom.
what.
Here.
I tell you what.
take.
He stood over Jacob Will as well when they came
forward
up.
pass there.
Good one,
I'm
Tom.
sure we're going to get to see
I feel
a
like he got
replay of
taken
that.
out there, to be fair.
Right.
Somebody was not going for the ball there.
I know.
No
I don't
way.
think Jacob Will was,
No,
but
that was
if we
legit.
get to see it again,
Yeah.
Tom Ralph stands over him. It's brilliant.
Here
we
watch
go.
this. Here goes Cobber Compson. Boom, sugar bugger. Look at that baby.
Yeah, but-
Legit.
Watch Tom bounce up and stand over him.
Right, very strong, very good.
We love it, Tommy
Good
Ralph.
old Tommy Ralph.
God damn it, I'm going to
Oh,
have to hear
just
about
cut
this.
away. He stands over him.
Straight up.
I'm going to
Does
have
the
to
old-
hear
Right, now
about
look
this.
how good that oval looks, bro. Look at that, eh? And look, pitch
The
two doesn't
oval
look too
line,
bad today.
Oh my God, look,
oval,
grass.
the skyline.
Bro, last season's, bro, we had like no grass.
Have you played at weight?
8 pick-up on this near side. Hume, a little bit isolated, but they're okay. Thomas, he's going to have a look
Brilliance
through.
right there.
Does well.
Look at
Gets
that.
away. Will find Siao. One of the try scorers for Adelaide.
Hey, get your hands
Bush
on.
had
Look
hands
at this.
on.
Go, Benny.
Didn't release.
Yes.
Thomas is away. They're not back 10. They're going to get another go at it.
Good
Henry
referee.
directing traffic from the back will take on Bracken. They're going to get to go again. Thomas will stand at the back. Going to look this near side again. Thomas is hit hard.
That's another
They're
penalty.
still playing the
Offside.
advantage. They
That's
weren't
offside
back
there.
10. So now they're going to go again. Thomas, just do the old
I'm telling
tap
you.
and go. Find the biggest fella you can and let him have a run up.
Benny Thomas.
How good would it be to do the old line?
The wall
turn
move.
your back with a wall move. Bring it back.
That's what we're
It's all
doing.
gone a little bit pear-shaped at the moment. Big hit from Bracken. It's going to
Get
come
your
back
hand
Uni's way. Thomas now will look open and find Ralph. Ralph looks for a gap through. Kind of Joel Selwood's his way into that tackle to try and get a penalty. Counter ruck is massive though from South.
Nah, they just gave that up.
Grebenshikov beats one. Can't get away from Williams. There's going to be a South ball. We are in red time. Bracken. Nobody wants this to end. No, Souths don't want to kick it out. They want the ton. Uni don't want to kick it out. They want the try.
No, we're getting a try. It's happening, mate.
Grebenshikov will get it away to Will. Will, one to beat.
That's it, Axel.
Sonnenberg does well. The offload to Porter. He gets away from one. He can't get away from the other.
Job,
They
George.
get the offload. They'll find Iroga. Gilmore. Tamai. Tamai. Tamai will go over.
And they're in.
I said Uni was going to score, right?
That will take it to 100 points for Souths. And aren't the crowd happy about it?
Can't hear anything.
No. Whoa, what crowd are you talking about?
Don't know.
Look, great play by University today.
Hey, look.
They've been really good today.
And again, if you're watching, kids, ball in two hands attacking the line, the defenders hate it.
Yeah.
Because you can't commit to the tackle. Just carry the ball in two hands when you attack the line, youngsters.
And weigh about 110 kilos.
I mean, I weigh about 110 kilos. I still could do that.
Oh, I wouldn't say you were
Well,
anything
is it
past
because of all the
85.
hair on your back, though?
Oh, will you stop?
Sorry, folks.
It wasn't me that time. So, like,
Judging
You
by
don't
the
really know,
way,
yeah.
judging by the way that people are standing, this is going to be the last kick. Grebenshikov. It'll be 100-10
on the Wojtek.
on the Wojtek scoreboard. Well done, Tappy.
Crushed it.
The ball is on the way. He's got the legs.
These are the legs.
What you're going to see right now is going to be 102-10 on the Wojtek scoreboard. Brilliant work.
Absolutely outstanding, Tappy.
Wojtek,
I'm
absolutely
glad-
amazing sponsor.
I'm glad that your money.
What do they
to the
do,
university.
Tappy?
Voice over IP. Voice over IP. Didn't you know that?
Phones and internet, Tappy.
Phones and internet, my friends.
Business phones and internet.
If you want any secure link up, you go to Wojtek. They've got you.
Although if
Guaranteed
Declan-
by Tuppy.
Or if their managing director ever tells you that you need subtitles, just tell them to be quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonderfully entertaining afternoon. Rugby was definitely the winner. And 102 points to 10 is the final score.
On the
We said
Wojtek.
at the beginning, that it probably wasn't going to show well for Adelaide Uni, but my God, they never stopped, did they?
Bro, they looked good.
They showed up.
Bro, they really, the first half was Adelaide Uni all the way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than the points, in terms of control, structure, position, fantastic.
Same as always, I think we just leaked a few too many tries in the Laos, so the tries were coming in 2s and 3s.
That was a big problem.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, from an absolutely beautiful Bailey Reserve,
Hell yeah.
I will see you again shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting closer to finals.
We are.
The league has taken shape. We know what we're going to be looking at. Ladies and gentlemen, until we speak again, thank you very much for spending your time with me. Ta-ra.
Would you say